Before loading your vehicle onto the dolly, always make sure that you consult the manual and that you're familiar with every step and all the safety precautions to ensure that no damage or harm comes. Prior to hooking up your tow dolly to your tow vehicle, always make sure your wheels are chalked and always consult the manual for the step-by-step directions first. You don't want to miss any steps because the consequences could be severe. First thing you'll want to do is load the tongue onto the receiver. When you hear the clip, you know that it's locked in place. Put the lock in place. Cross your safety chains at least once. Once you've hooked up your tow dolly to your tow vehicle, have someone apply the brakes and the lights and verify that they all work correctly. After you've properly connected your tow dolly to your tow vehicle, ensure that there are no passengers in either vehicle when you attempt to load. Also make sure that your tow vehicle is set to park and that the emergency brake is fully applied. Now I'm going to show you how to properly place the winch, straps, and chains prior to loading your vehicle on the trailer. The first thing you want to do is remove the locking pin. Once you remove the locking pin, press the trigger on the winch, move it to the top setting, pull out the spring-loaded lock, place the locking pin inside so that it doesn't engage with the wheel. Then hold the trigger, and while holding the trigger you can pull this out. Make sure not to pull this further out than you need to. Once you have it extended, remove the clips. Set them fully out of the way so that the tire does not drive over them. Remove the safety chain. And now you're ready. When not towing a vehicle, you want to make sure that your steering lock pin is in place. Before you go to load the tow vehicle on there, you want to remove the locking pin from the bottom, slide the pin out, and to make sure that you don't lose it, there's a place here on the tire that you can slide it and stow it away. The last step before putting your vehicle on the tow dolly is to release the ramps so that they can pitch down. You'll pull the lever, which disengages them, and now you're ready to pull the vehicle on. You never want to load your tow vehicle onto the tow dolly without somebody's help. Always ensure that somebody's there to help guide you on and help you with the steering. Damage can occur to the dolly, your tow vehicle, and to your vehicle being towed if you don't do this. Once you've ensured that the vehicle is aligned correctly on the tow dolly, then you're going to lock your steering wheel in place, place your vehicle in park, apply the emergency brake, and exit the vehicle. Next, we're going to put the tire harness over the tire and winch it down. The first step is to ensure that none of the strap is tangled. Once you have it all straight, take the harness out, place it over the tire. Make sure the strap on the front is directly on top of the tire in the middle of the tread. Place the harness centered over the remainder. Then take the hooks out and hook them onto the place on the trailer. Once the harness is correctly centered on the tire and the hooks on the back are adhered to the trailer, then you're going to want to remove the locking pin, which engages the actuator. Then hold tension on the line so that it doesn't get messed up on the roller. Start rolling the winch on. Once it's tight and the wheel is sitting on all ends, ensure the harness is correctly in its place. Take the locking pin, put the lever in the horizontal position, and place the locking pin in place. Once the tire harness is on, then you want to put both of your safety chains on, one on each side. The safety chains should be hooked under and over the frame of your car. Make sure to be careful and not pinch any important stuff on the frame of your vehicle. Once they're on, then clip them together, and this will prevent the vehicle, in the event anything happens with these safety harnesses, from coming off the trailer. Once your tow vehicle is properly fastened to the trailer, return to your tow vehicle. Ensure that your steering wheel is in a locked position. If it's not, consult your manual to understand how to do this. It's important that you do that correctly so that the tires that are on top of the tow dolly don't shift while you're driving. Lastly, release your emergency brake and you're now ready to go. Once you've completed all the steps, double check all your work to make sure that everything's done correctly. Consult the manual to make sure you didn't miss any steps. Manufacturers recommend that you tow the vehicle 50 feet to 100 feet. Stop, make sure nothing's shifted and that you have everything connected correctly. Lastly, as you're traveling down the road, every time you stop for fuel or make any other stops, you should ensure that all your connections are correctly and that your load hasn't shifted on the trailer. To remove your vehicle from the tow dolly, first make sure you remove the safety chains, then remove the straps and harnesses, and make sure that everything's out of the way. Make sure you have a clear path behind the vehicle, and then slowly drive the vehicle off with somebody helping you and guiding you through the process.